Update. I drove 6 hours to hand my dad courtside tickets to the Lakers finals for his birthday. At dinner, he toasted, "To my lucky son, still a disappointment, but rich now." My uncle whispered, "Luxury gifts don't make up for being a loser." I stood up, took back the tickets, and left. This morning, he called me 67 times. Then his boss called too. Part 2. It burned more than every insult I'd swallowed for 30 years. And the kicker? When I took the tickets back, no one said a word, not Mom, not even Todd. Like it made sense. Like I had overreacted. Like I wasn't allowed to finally stand up for myself. But the phone calls this morning told a different story. 67 missed calls from Dad. 5 from Mom. 12 from Todd. And then a voicemail from a number I didn't recognize. "Greater than this is Mr. Lambert, your father's supervisor at Westfield Automotive. He's asked that I speak with you urgently. What is going on?" The call from Mr. Lambert came at 9:17 a.m. At first, I thought it was a prank. Who gets a call from their father's boss over courtside tickets? But the voice on the other end was all business. "Greater than your father is having a difficult morning," he said carefully. "He came into work extremely upset. Mentioned something about a family issue. He refused to go into detail, but he asked me to call you. To mediate." "Mediate what?" I asked. "A situation involving Lakers tickets." I almost laughed. He sent his boss to do damage control? There was a pause. "Greater than," he said he was too ashamed to call again. That he screwed everything up. His words. I hung up. 5 minutes later, my mom called. "Greater than your father didn't sleep all night," she said, without so much as a hello. "He was crying." That stopped me. My father. Crying. Greater than he's not well. He's talking about losing everything. He said you're about to ruin his life. Ruin his life? How? Because I didn't let him insult me and keep the tickets? Greater than because you threatened to go public, she whispered, her voice trembling. I never. What are you talking about? Greater than he thinks you're going to humiliate him. That you're going to make this into some public story. He said people are already talking. Then it hit me, he wasn't ashamed of hurting me, he was scared of being seen for who he really is. That was when I made the decision. I grabbed my keys and drove straight to his job. I didn't care about the fallout. I wanted him to see my face when I said what I was about to say. I walked into the Westfield Automotive showroom like a man walking into a fire. The receptionist looked startled. "I'm here to see Bill." Her eyes flicked toward the office down the hall. Greater than he's with someone. "Not anymore," I said, and pushed the door open. My dad was sitting at his desk, pale, hunched forward, a cup of coffee shaking slightly in his hand. He looked up, and for a moment, I thought he might collapse. "Greater than Jesus, you came," he muttered. I closed the door behind me and stood. "You called your boss?" I said flatly. "Greater than," I panicked, he said. "I thought maybe if he could talk to you." "Talk me into what? Giving you the tickets back? Apologizing for standing up for myself?" "Greater than, I didn't mean what I said," he blurted. "It was a joke. A bad one. I was nervous. Everyone was looking at me." "You've had 33 years of practice making me the butt of your jokes, Dad. Don't act like this was